Hey everyone, it's me, Canadensis, and today's video is going to be my top 10 favorite Rainbow High Dolls video. I do have every single Rainbow High Doll that was released up to July of this year. As of right now, I'm missing 4 Junior High Dolls, I'm missing Mara Pinkett, and I am missing the Maria Garcia doll as of like around this date. There are other Rainbow High Dolls trickling into stores, but they're not officially released yet. And I wanted to do this video now because first of all, you guys really wanted to see it, and second of all, there are so many dolls coming next month that I just need to get this out of the way now so that just because this set of dolls hasn't gotten to be considered for a top 10 video yet, so here we go. The only parameters are that she cannot be my favorite because of a customization that I did. It has to be that I liked the doll as she was before and how she is now. And yeah, that's basically it. So let's get started. Also, all of these are my own opinion, so you legally cannot be offended. Okay, for all this time, let's get started. Hey guys, so finally I have come up with my top 10. It's been probably over 2 hours since I filmed the last clip. It's been that difficult. The dolls you're looking at right now are not a spoiler for the list. These are actually the honorable mentions. And these are all amazing dolls, so it hurts to have them be honorable mentions. If you're curious, these dolls are Laurel Devious, Malene Golding, Jewel Richie, Halle Capri, and Natasha. I love these dolls so much, but the way that I do this, by the way, guys, is I line up 10 dolls, or first I pick out all the dolls that I want on the list, so this ended up being 15. Then I try to line them up in order. I pretty consistently could line up about 10 of them, but then I couldn't find a place for these ones, or I swapped these ones out for another one, is basically what happened. And that doesn't mean I don't love these dolls, and that doesn't mean that if I made the same list tomorrow, these dolls wouldn't be on the list. This is just based on who my favorites are, and these can just be, like, I love this doll the most, I carry her around, she's extremely sentimental to me, or it can be, this is the most beautiful doll I've ever seen in my life. We're gonna see both of those. So let's get started, I guess. So I want to preface this first one by saying, with all of my other dolls that I collect, which, by the way, let me know if you want to see top 10s of them, like Monster High and stuff. With my Monster High collection, some of my first dolls that I ever got are still in my top 10, and I have over 100, you know, over 200 Monster High dolls. With Winx, same situation. With Ever After High, Cupid, one of my first dolls that I ever got, still in my top 10. With Rainbow High, that's not the case. There is not a single Rainbow High doll that released in the year of 2020, which was the first year of Rainbow High. Well, the first half a year, I guess, of Rainbow High. There's only one doll that was released before July of 2020. Or sorry, before July of 2021 on this list. So only one doll in the entire first year of Rainbow High is on this list. And that's kind of weird. And this is that doll, by the way, this one that I'm going to be showing you. Let's lower the camera. So it is, and you can probably already guess if you know me, it's Kaya Hart. I love Kaya Hart so much. There's just something about this doll that meshes so well with me. I think that she's perfect. Truly, among all of the dolls that released in the first year of Rainbow High, this is the best one. Out of all of Cheer, all of Winter Break, all of Series 1, all of Series 2, this is the best doll. I love her so much, but she came out before we got new face sculpts. The first time Rainbow High ever had a different face sculpt other than the original face sculpt was the Holly and Laurel pack, which came out about 5 months after Kaya. Kaya was released in February of 2021. She was released a little over half a year after Rainbow High first started, so she is in the first year of Rainbow High dolls. And because of that, she has the original face sculpt, and she doesn't have, I mean, there are Kaya dolls. I do have one that has neck articulation, but she doesn't have neck articulation. This is my original Kaya that I bought, like, pretty much the day she hit stores. Before her street date, actually, I got this one. And she was an instant favorite. Instantly. She's always been on my top 10 list. I always love this doll. And she is consistently the doll that I like dressing the most. I like carrying her around. I haven't restyled her hair in a while, but I have other Kaya Harts. I had to include my first one on this list. I have, I think, 6 Kaya Hart dolls. I love her that much. Her packaging was so cute. Her eye color is absolutely breathtaking. I think her makeup is perfect. Okay, so I have noticed that this is probably one of the most universally hated Rainbow High dolls. People hate her makeup. I don't understand why, and I have 6 of them, so it's not just like that I got a good one. I like them all. I've never seen a Kaya Hart that I was like, oh, that one's ugly. they're amazing. I just think Kaya is absolutely gorgeous. I love her outfits too. And she does something that I think very few Rainbow High dolls do. So Rainbow High is very much like a monochrome themed line, which I like. I like it a lot, and lots of dolls on this list are on here because of that. But a lot of dolls are on this list because they're not monochrome, or they do something a little bit differently. Actually, there's only a few on this particular list, this particular iteration of this list. But I tend to really love the ones that aren't just monochrome. Kaya is very unique. I think there's only a few. I mean, in my opinion, there's only a few dolls who do what Kaya does. Her hair, and excuse that it's messy, I take this doll everywhere with me. Her hair has like green and blue and yellow and light pink and dark pink and some purple even in here. Like her blend of colors is so interesting, and then her outfit is so wildly different. She just reminds me more of like a grounded in reality Rainbow High character, I guess. And like, I don't know. I just think she's excellent. I really, really love this doll. She's divine. Also mine, like, her makeup is so weird. It almost looks hand-painted, but I think it's just that it's sprayed. If you buy an early produced Rainbow High doll from, like, the batches, sometimes you'll get a sprayed one instead of a stamped one. I think this is just a sprayed Kaya, but my stamped ones I also really like. I just love her. She gets preferential treatment always, and even though if you asked me, like, do you think Jewel or Kaya is the better doll, I would say Jewel. Kaya is my favorite. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, that's Kaya. She's probably gonna have the most explanation out of all of them because I have to defend her. I have to defend her honor. Okay, number 9 on this list is Uma Van Hoos. You all saw this coming if you've been watching my reviews pretty consistently. You saw me in real time fall in love with this doll. And the last video that I uploaded, I don't know when this video is going up, but the last video that I actually uploaded to this channel was me restyling and falling in love with Uma again. I've done like 3 videos in a row about Uma. I did an eye swap just for her, I did a review just for her, and I did a restyling video for her hair. All about her. I'm just in love with her right now. She is my current like muse in the Rainbow High dolls, and I know she's a Shadow High doll, she's a Neon Shadow doll, but like Shadow High is a spin-off of Rainbow High. To me, it's like under the umbrella of Rainbow High, whatever. I just really love her. I think she's so interesting. She's one of those ones where like her outfit is perfect, her makeup is perfect, her hair is perfect, her accessories are fun, like everything about her just is perfect. And I just think she's so sweet looking. She's so pretty. And the hat is I love the hat, but like she just looks so cute without the hat too. I just think she's a really, really cute doll. Like, check out her face, by the way. Like, she has this really unique, she toes the line so well between being, like, fierce looking and adorable looking. She's just really, really cute. Like, she is one of the most adorable dolls I've ever seen. She's so cute. And I'm not a purple person, or blue, or indigo, or whatever you want to call this. I'm not really a big fan of the blue to purple family, but there's actually 2 blurples on this list. You'll see the other one soon. All right, so that's it for Uma. The reason she's not higher on this list, by the way, is because she needed to be restyled to be like a top 5 doll. You can actually see the shoes of my restyled one over there. If that restyled one was being considered, I think she would be in the top 3, to be honest with you. But if I restyled all of my Rainbow High dolls and picked based on my own restyles, this list would be a lot different. For example, Hallie would make the list. I think ultimately for Hallie, the thing that hurt her was that if I'm not considering this restyle, if I'm considering Hallie herself, she doesn't make the list, basically. Anyway, now we are going to be looking at number 8, which is Chanel Onyx from Shadow High Series 1. So, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, Uma just came out. Like, she came out in, like, August, September of 2022. Chanel came out in around, I think, February of 2022 with Shadow High Series 1. I was actually one of the people who got to launch Shadow High officially, and it was one of the greatest honors of my life. But I watched Luna. So sentimentally, Luna is my favorite Shadow High Series 1 character, and Shadow High character in general. I just really love her. But if I'm going by which dolls I gravitate towards more and play with more and stuff like that, it's between Chanel and Natasha for Series 1, and Chanel made the cut for this video because there's another doll that I think does what Natasha's doing better, and she's actually the next doll on this list. Chanel I just think is so opulent and so beautiful. I think out of all of the Rainbow High dolls and Shadow High dolls, I think her outfits are the most like consistently excellent. Like every single piece is exciting and fun, and they're all good for restyling with different dolls or on Chanel. Chanel also just looks really, really good with any other doll's clothing on her. I have tried, she's my favorite to restyle. even though I haven't done like a full-on restyle. The reason I haven't done a full-on restyle, by the way, is because I only have one Chanel, and I like redressing her so much that I don't want to commit to a look for her. Like Hallie, I have 3 of them, but regardless of that, I'm committed to this look. I think it's perfect. I don't think I'll do better. But with Chanel, every time I get a new doll and I see a piece, I'm like, wait, Chanel would look good in this, and then I put it on her, and I'm right. Like right now, I'm thinking about how cute she would look with Uma's outfits on her, by the way. Like, I'm just looking at Uma like, ooh, Chanel wants that. Like, I don't know. She's perfect. I think her face is beautiful. Also, I feel like favorites videos are good for, like, recommending dolls to people. I recommend Chanel a lot because her price point is relatively lower than a lot of other dolls on this list. She kind of came out before the price point raised quite a bit. And her hair is so insanely soft right out of the gate. Like, you don't really have to do a lot of prep work to make this doll shelf worthy or like a doll that you can play with. By the way, her hair is it's in a bun, but it's supposed to be a loose bun, but that hair fell out, but I honestly think it's kind of cute out. Also, I think all of Chanel's pieces are amazing. So even if you're not a Rainbow High person and you were just testing it out, every single clothing piece is excellent. And the shoes fit Monster High, the jewelry and stuff, and the clothing will fit Natasha is not enjoying this right now. She's like getting overexposed. The clothing fits Barbie and other dolls well. Like, I don't know. I think this is a great introductory Rainbow High doll. I would love to do a video on which dolls I think would be a good place to start if you're looking into Rainbow or Shadow High. If y'all would want to see that, let me know. It would be pretty biased though, obviously, but I do have, these 2 for sure, but Kaya's no longer on shelves in most places. Anyway, that is Chanel. Okay, so number 7 on this list is, and it hurts to have this doll this low, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is Daphne Minton. And the reason she's this low, okay, so first of all, she had to be on the list. She and Hallie and Natasha were battling for this spot. The reason Daphne made the list is because I gravitate towards her more. I had Brett kind of look at my list, and he was like, he commented on Kaya being number 10 because he said, I swear that's your favorite one. And he commented on Daphne being one of the ones in the honorable mentions part. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You are right. I take this doll all over the place. The reason she's this low on the list is because she can't make top 5 anymore. She was in the top 5 originally. I think she was in my top 3 at some point. But the reason she can't make that part of the list anymore is because I do not like her crimped hair. When I first got her, I was like not connecting with her until I straightened her hair. And then also, I think every single one of her outfit pieces is ugly. She has a few pieces that I think are worthy. Like, I like this skirt, but I hate this gold eyelet. Like, it ruins it for me. I don't know. But the doll herself is strong enough to make the list. And then also, she's just one of the ones I carry around the most. I have a good sentimental attachment to this doll. But I don't like the current restyle, by the way. Like, don't judge me for this, please. I'm not the biggest fan of how she looks right now, the outfit, though. But her face is so pretty. I would really like to get a hold of some more Daphne dolls because I really, really like this doll. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. Her makeup is so cool. Her face sculpt also. When Series 3 dropped, if you're newer to Rainbow High, Series 3 dropped in, like, July-ish, I think, of 2021. If I'm getting these dates slightly wrong, like, come on, leave me alone. Probably after July, actually, because it was after the twins. But anyway, they came out like second half of last year in 2021. Something shifted. Like, you'll notice that there's only one doll from before that on this list, and we've already passed her. It's Kaya, and there's a reason. It's because the face sculpts, the new face sculpts are so far superior to the original one, it's not funny. And I thought it was several things. I thought it was the face sculpts, the designs, the makeup, everything. But Ainsley actually has the original face sculpt, but with all the updated fixings, I guess, of a newer Rainbow High doll. And I'm not a big fan of that doll. So I just really think Rainbow High needed some face sculpt updates. They really did. And Series 3 was excellent. And while we're on the face sculpt topic, we'll kind of get to this in the top 5, but if Kaya was released this year or late 2021 and had an updated face sculpt, she would be my number 1. Absolutely be my number 1. Anyway, also I really love that Daphne and Series 3 kind of really cemented having the matte skin. If you weren't around for Series 1, they had extremely shiny skin. Like very, very dewy. Anyway, all right. Also, freckles. I have to point out that she has freckles. I love her freckles. Anyway, number 6 on this list is another doll that I just got. We're kind of spoiling her. You can kind of see her hair right there. Let's move the camera over a little bit. Sorry about that. All right. Kind of spoiled it, but it is another doll that I just opened. In fact, the most recent Rainbow High release in terms of like shelf dates. I think the shelf date passed for these. I have no idea. It is Tessa Park from the Rainbow Vision Royal 3 dolls. So she is one of the K-pop dolls. I have no attachment to K-pop, and I also had very little attachment to this doll. This was a similar situation to Uma that I did not describe to you guys. When I saw the reveals of these dolls, and when I bought them even, I was kind of just, I was not very attached to them. I didn't really think twice about them. With, the Neon Shadow dolls, it was Harley and Mara that I was in love with, and with the Royal 3 dolls, it was Minnie. But I just so happened to order Tessa because I ordered one Minnie and she came and her eyebrow was super misprinted, so I ordered another one, and I wanted free shipping on the second one that I ordered. So Tessa, I ordered as well on Walmart.com. And when she got here, I was like, oh my god, this doll. So I opened her immediately, and I'm in love. I've opened Minnie now too, and sorry Minnie, she's over there looking at me, but Tessa blew you out of the water. Oh my god. And this was what I was talking about with the blurples. Not a big fan of blue or purple. She's kind of periwinkle, but man, I love her. Oh my god. I love her so much. I love these little things. And the angle, by the way, that made me fall in love with her is this like 3/4 angle. Look at her. She's so pretty. I also think she has the prettiest lips of any Rainbow High doll. There's another one that I'm going to show you, actually number 5 on this list, who I think is the other contender for prettiest lips. Oh my god, this doll is amazing. This doll is so amazing. I also really like all of her outfit pieces. I think they're super cool. I haven't done a restyle on her yet, which is why she's just kind of dressed in what she was wearing at the end of my review. Yeah, I love her so much. Also, her hair is crazy soft, by the way, if you're interested in hair. If hair is a big part of like dolls to you, she's so much fun. Also, I think more Rainbow High dolls should have bangs. Very few have bangs, and we need to fix that. It's a problem. Anyway, also like look at her makeup. It's so sparkly and pretty. I love the inner corner sparkles. Well, it's not like it. Maybe she has some. I don't know. Perfect. Okay, anyway. Now it is time for number 5. So Tessa was actually really battling to get into the top 5, but she got beat by this next doll that I'm going to be showing you. And I do stand behind this decision right now. I might not stand behind it in a month when I connect more with Tessa, but the top 5 is largely interchangeable. There's some, with the bottom 5, a lot of them could interchange a lot too, but I feel pretty confident in the dolls that are in the bottom 5 and the dolls that are in the top 5 versus each other. Anyway, all right, so number 5 is Carmen Major. So I think this doll must have been in my top 5 last time too, and only 2 dolls remained from my top 5 last time, I'm pretty sure, in the top 5, and I'm pretty sure this is one of them. If she wasn't in the top 5 last time, I will be very surprised. I didn't rewatch the video because I didn't want to be biased by whatever I said in that video. Okay, so I was kind of hinting at this earlier, but I feel like Carmen is kind of a more like modernized look at what Kaya would have looked like. Obviously, they have very different skin tones and color schemes and stuff, but for me, Carmen is one of those ones where her outfit isn't monochrome. In fact, it's not even based on her hair color. Her hair colors are radically different, but they really like work well. Hers is a bit more of a rainbow, at least, where Kaya's is more random. But to me, like, Carmen embodies a lot of the reasons that I like Kaya so much, but she has this updated face sculpt, and I haven't seen this since these dolls. There's only a few that have this. There's like Carmen, Vanessa, and I guess Delilah that have this like weirdly realistic looking makeup. And I'm not saying like in a bad way. I'm saying like this doll looks like a doll I paid someone hundreds of dollars to repaint for me. Specifically the lips. And this is actually my second Carmen, by the way. She does have a misprint in the eye makeup, so please excuse that. My other one is put away right now, so I just pulled this one off the display. She's so pretty. She looks so real. I don't know. She's amazing. And her face sculpt is so, so beautiful. I love this doll. I love, 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 love this doll. Also, I'm a big curly hair person. I love ringlet, bouncy curls. She's just so gorgeous. And her hairstyle, beautiful doll. Beautiful, beautiful doll. And please have a moment of silence for what Kaya Hart could have been. Because she could have been something like Carmen. I'm sorry, baby. So if Kaya looked more like this, she probably would have shot even higher up on the list. I also really love this, like, crazy reddish, like, flamingo-y pink going on with Carmen's hair. I think it's really cool. This doll is beautiful. I still think that this doll and the number one spot on this list are the dolls that have the best makeup in Rainbow High, in my opinion. All right. Number 4, and this one hurts. I believe this was number 1 on my last list, so if you've seen that, you might recognize this one. This is Cheryl Meyer from Series 3. Oh, I forgot to say, Rainbow Dream released, like, October of 2021, I think. I might be wrong about that, but late 2021. And then Cheryl was released around July to August of 2021. This doll, oh my god, she's so pretty. Yeah, I don't have to restyle her. I don't really have to do anything with her. This is the one that I restyled, but I have another one. In fact, let's bring her. I actually have 3 Cheryl dolls sitting next to my filming space right now. If you're wondering, there's 3. Okay. First of all, Cheryl has my favorite Rainbow High clothing piece of all of them, which is this. Beautiful. I love it. This doll's interesting to me because she actually... I mean, her hair is basically blonde. She's one of the only Rainbow High dolls who has kind of like a natural hair color. There's a few. There's probably like 10 of them. But to me, I tend to prefer the more colorful ones. But there's actually, well, I might just be lying because my top 5 includes 3 that have kind of just natural human hair colors. So I don't know. I love this doll's face sculpt. I love her lip liner. And I have several different ones. Like, there's several variants of Cheryl. There's different lip look ones, there's different eyebrow ones, there's different eye makeup. Like, there's lots of different stuff going on with Cheryl, and all of them are glorious. This one is on this list because this is the one that I think looks the nicest in my collection because I washed out her hair and stuff. Yeah, she's just perfect. This doll's perfect. She's so, so pretty. I love, love, love her brown eyes so much. I don't know what to say. I just think she's superior. She's so pretty. And I don't think... I mean, it'll be really difficult for Rainbow High to manage to get this doll off of my top 10 list. They will really have to try hard. They might figure it out. They might release enough dolls where I'm like, okay, Cheryl, I'm sorry, baby, you're out. But I don't feel like I'm ever going to get bored of her. Also, she's like really, really fun and easy to redress. And it's just her face sculpt and her makeup too. They're just so nice. They're so nice. But she's like overall pretty simple compared to a lot of other Rainbow High dolls. And maybe I like that. But most of the dolls on this list are pretty outrageous, I think. Like, they have really exciting, colorful makeup and cool designs with like really colorful hair and fun outfits. But Cheryl's just pretty grounded in reality and I really like her. Yeah. Mwah. Masterpiece. I love you. All right. Also, if I had to pick least favorite colors, it would be yellow and orange. No orange on this list, actually. It was hard to not put Mina on this list or on the honorable mentions, by the way. She was number 16, if you were wondering. But yellow and orange are my least favorite colors, and there's actually 2 yellow color schemed dolls at the top of the list, but I would kind of consider them more like blonde girls. I don't know. Anyway, next we have... please excuse that the doll I'm showing is one with a pretty heavy restyle in terms of the outfit. I only have one of this doll and I did not want to take this outfit off of her. It is... Oh, Cheryl's pulling her hair. Okay, it is Delilah Fields. Also, please excuse that her hair is a bit messy. I carry her around a lot. Okay, so this is Delilah and she's from Series 4, which released around like June, maybe May of 2022. Very recent release. Series 4 is amazing. So this lovely lady is a girl with albinism, and oh my god, this doll is so beautiful. I love, first of all, our first character who officially wears glasses. I wear glasses. I also think glasses just look amazing in character designs. I wish that Rainbow High did more of them. hopefully we'll see more soon, but it's not looking good. We're about, like, what, 75 dolls into Rainbow High? And we have one. It's not a big deal. You can put glasses on any doll. But, like, also, check out her face. So, her makeup, I mean, her lips are amazing. Mine has sprayed lips, and there's a bit of overspray that I need to correct. Kind of what I was describing with Carmen, where the makeup just looks really real. Her makeup on her eyes looks pretty stamped, but, like, there's this really pretty, like, faded pink above it, and the sparkles, and the freckles. Freckles aren't makeup, I know, but, and, like, the lips, minus the overspray, just, they look so realistic and pretty. I love that they did the white eyelashes with the super harsh, dark eyeliner underneath, and, God, she's so pretty. She's so, so pretty, and I love her glasses, and I actually really like all of her outfit pieces. Mine is just wearing this because I got this Japanese, like, lot of doll clothes, and this was one of the things that came with it, and I was testing if it fit, and Delilah was, like, one of the most recent dolls that I unboxed, I guess. It was when I first moved here, and, yeah, I never took this outfit away from her. I was like, okay, this is your outfit, enjoy. And it's, like, red and green. But anyway, this outfit is not why she's here, I promise. I just love her that much. I really do. I really need to fix her hair, though. It's not looking as nice as it did before, but we'll get there. She's just so, so pretty. She's such a special doll, and she's just absolutely gorgeous. I thought, actually, she would be number 1 on this list, but she did get beat by 2 other dolls, and I do feel very confident about my top 2 on this list. I think they would swap with each other potentially, but overall, like, they're pretty cemented. All right, number 2 on this list is trying really, really hard to not be number 2 on this list anymore because she will not cooperate with the camera, so hopefully she'll do it this time. Anyway, number 2 is Veronica Storm. This doll came out a few months ago in 2022, and she was part of the Shadow High twins set. I pretty strongly prefer one of the twins each time, and the same thing as the Devious twins, it was not close between Naomi and Veronica. Veronica stole the show. Her makeup, her face, she's just so unbelievably beautiful. Her makeup, by the way, look at the, like, faded colors and, like, the gradients, and look at her, like, cool duochrome jewelry that she comes with, and she's wearing one of Ainsley's outfits, but I really, really like her outfits too. I just really liked her in this outfit. I feel like she looks like a spy almost. Also, she introduced these, like, really fancy manicures into, okay, I'm saying she, but, like, the twins pack. This was, like, a new thing when they came out, having these really cool manicures, which some of the Royal 3 dolls have it. I just think she's so pretty. She is, like, consistently going to be in my top 10 list. Like, I don't think she's leaving anytime soon. I feel like she's going to be a staple from now on, just because I find this doll to be that good. And she's one of the ones that I don't really, like, carry around or pick up or redress that often. She's just one of those ones, like, I can tell you right now, like, Delilah, Cheryl, Tessa, Daphne, and Kaya and Uma are the ones that I'm restyling and carrying around and doing a lot with. But Veronica's just one of those ones where I walk up to the shelf and I stare at her. Or, like, I sit her in a little chair and pose her all cute, and I'm like, you are so pretty. Funny enough, this doll actually has the odds stacked against her to be this high on the list, because the hole in her lip, I really, really expected to be a deal breaker, and I do know how to fix it. It's just not something that I think I can do. I can't match colors in terms of paint to save my life, and you would have to do that to fill in that hole and paint over it. And I like the bubblegum. I just don't want to display her where anything is distracting from her unbelievably cool and beautiful and detailed makeup. Check out her faded eyebrow. Oh my god, this doll's amazing. Yeah, so you know how I have 4 sets actually of the Rainbow High twins? That's gonna happen with these as soon as I start finding them on sale. Yeah, beautiful. Also bangs. Please, more bangs. There's only 2 dolls with bangs on this list somehow, but, like, please make more dolls with bangs. Thank you. Thank you. They always look so good. And I love her hair color blend, her, like, oil slick color. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And these, like, Shadow High dolls with the unnatural skin tones, as they continue to make more, like, they're going to dominate my future, like, favorites, I have a feeling. And funny enough, even though there's green and pink, which I tend to prefer, this list only has 2 pink dolls on it, by the way. Crazy, even including the honorable mentions. 2 pink dolls. Normally, I really prefer the pink dolls. It's weird. Also, this doll is technically blurple, isn't she? I'm saying blurple. Blue and purple. I don't know. But there's dolls with like greenish skin tones and pinkish skin tones, and I still gravitated towards 2 bluey purple ones. Pretty cool. I hope to see more, of the, like, value scale, I guess, within, like, we can have, like, a bluey skin tone, but, like, a bit darker. I think that would be really interesting. I'd like to see more like that. Anyway, disregarding that random thing, now it is time for the number 1 spot. It's kind of not fair how much better this doll is than the other ones. And, okay, so I have 3 of this doll, but I only have 1 unboxed. 2 of them I'm keeping in box. And then someday I'll get more, and I'll have more out of box, but this one's actually a custom I made for my friend, and she's going to be getting this doll soon, but I'm waiting until we see each other in person. Anyway, this doll is Lily Chang, and again, this is a custom I made, so she has green in her hair, but hopefully you can look past that and see, oh my god, this doll's amazing. So first of all, she is supposed to have tinsel. I took it out for this doll, but I love tinsel. And she is another one with like a natural hair color. She just has black hair with orange streaks, which I think I hope Rainbow High in the future explores that more. The Shadow High dolls also, for the, like, a lot of them have kind of natural hair colors. Like, I think technically you could say Veronica has, like, black hair with streaks. I'd love to see more of that. Either just, like, dolls with, like, fully black hair, or, like, black hair with different colored streaks, like Jet does. Like, stuff like that is really interesting to me. And I think it looks really, really good on Rainbow High, because despite how, like, fun and high fantasy and exciting Rainbow High is, I really, really think when they go for something more based in reality, and I'm not saying someone can't look like this, because yeah, you can dye your hair like this, but just, I don't know, I feel like they really, really shine, and they're just amazing. This doll's makeup is unreal. Like, look at her lips and her eyes. Look at her eye makeup. And her hair is also ridiculously soft, but I did do a lot of, like, washing and conditioning for this hair, but it comes really, really soft too. And her outfits, by far maybe some of the recent releases beat the quality and especially the price point from this doll, but, like, my god, it is weird to me that the Rainbow High community at large has kind of skipped over this doll, because she's amazing. I do think the price point is a big deterrent, but just looking at her, like, she destroys them. She destroys them all. She is the superior Rainbow High doll. And yeah, I do carry this doll around a lot, by the way. This is one that I do an equal amount of staring at and also carrying around, which is why, like, I'd have 2 of them in box. I don't mind leaving them in box, because I like just staring at this doll. Usually, as soon as I see a doll, I'm like, get this out of the box right now. I want to brush her hair. But with her, I can just stare at her. But maybe I just exhausted all of my I want to play with this doll's hair and stuff, because I did a full-on, like, this isn't a full reroot, but I did a partial reroot and restyle and all that stuff. This doll is just so, so beautiful. Look at her in half profile. Unreal. Like, otherworldly beautiful. And even though I'm gifting this doll to my friend, I really like my custom, so I might actually, like, make another one. It wouldn't be hard. This was actually a pretty simple custom. I just kind of rooted some green into her hair occasionally. Anyway, that's it for my top 10 list. So I'm going to cut away for a second and line them all up. I'll be right back. Since Rainbow High has been out for a little over 2 years now, and it's crazy to me to think that, they have improved so much. I have never in my life seen a doll or toy brand or even, like, TV show or anything improve this much this quickly. And they had no reason to do this, by the way. They could have kept on with the Series 1 quality that they had, which was by far the best quality on the doll market at the time, and other than OMG, which was also by MGA. But they consistently kept improving, and it's so amazing to me. And Rainbow High, I think, is going to leave a lasting legacy on the doll, like, world. I think they're just truly, truly amazing. I think their like phenomena status that they have right now is very, very well earned. I just think they are amazing. I can't wait to see more. I really, really hope that they keep improving. But even if they keep releasing dolls at the same level of detail and quality as they are right now, I'm a customer for life. If y'all keep doing that, I don't care. Like, that is all I need. They're perfect. But they keep improving, they keep innovating, they keep finding new ways to make these dolls superior, and I love it. I love it so much, and that's why Rainbow High they inspire me so much. They make me so, so happy. There is almost no doll brand that I have felt this, like, normally I'm so scared to touch the dolls and, like, play with their hair and change their outfits around and stuff, just because I'm not super good at styling hair. I'm not super good at changing outfits around and finding things that look good or making custom dolls and stuff. But Rainbow High inspires me so, so much for whatever reason, and it hasn't shifted at all in the past 2 years. Like, I love them so much. I love them so much. And I'm glad that you guys do too, because I love talking about them. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so, so much for watching, and please let me know who your favorites are, or if you agree with my list or disagree with my list, or if you, like, have different placements for them. I would love to know. Anyway, that's it for all this time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!